history is more than a history. I think it's a movement. I think that most people are ignorant because they think it's only black people, but in honesty, black history originated from Africa, but everybody else in the world kind of has some roots in Africa.
What does Black History Month mean to me? Black History Month is actually African Heritage Month for me. It's about opening my heart and my mind so that I can really see the systems of capitalistic and imperialistic control that attempt to crush mind, body, heart, and soul.
African History Month for me goes beyond February. It's an everyday thing for me. It's 365 days.
I feel like Black History Month is important because without African Americans, we wouldn't have traffic lights, ice cream, peanut butter. We wouldn't have so many of today's necessities, and so keep the faith alive.
I think of it as Mother Africa, partly because we all came from Africa, and I think of all the great things that have come out of Africa.
African Heritage Month is about realizing the fictional construct of race, being part of the beautiful struggle to replace classism, capitalism, and imperialism with a new prism, one that embraces fully and completely the inherent beauty of each individual heart and soul.
Black history means more than just people coming together and celebrating and singing and dancing and clapping. Black history means learning about people that have innovated and invented the world and molded it into what it is today.
So this month of February is a great time to celebrate. It's wonderful to celebrate African heritage and history every day of the year, but in February here in Canada, we especially celebrate all things African and also things that are Afro-Caribbean and especially Afro-Canadian.
You say that what happened to you was important, we acknowledge what happened, and then you celebrate them and you celebrate their history and who they are, and that's why it's important.
Why is Black History Month so important? Black History Month is important because it serves as a reminder of the struggles and achievements of Black people.
But more importantly, it is to recognize the triumphs and the achievements that we've achieved in all areas of life, regardless and sometimes because of these struggles we've had to endure.
It's about having the courage to be bold and not to believe everything you're told.
And all of us can share in a little bit of Mother Africa.
I can't help but think of a story. It involves a friend of mine. His name is George Chavallo. And many of you may know George Chavallo because he was a fighter. And the story goes back to 1964, and George was with his trainer, Teddy. And Teddy is from Detroit, and they're traveling through the southern U.S. And they went into a restaurant at noontime. And he sat down at a table, and they were with a few other people. And they noticed that they weren't being served.
Black History Month is important to me because it allows me to learn about the many individuals who worked hard to create a better world. We should all celebrate their accomplishments.
It also reminds us of where we came from and where we're going in life.
And a table was occupied beside them. The people at that table were served, they weren't served. So finally George called the waitress over and said, "How is it you're not serving us? What's up? We've been here, 40 minutes at this point." She said, "Only coloreds can use the takeout counter. They can't be served at a table." And Teddy was George's trainer, and he was a black person, and they were not served at that restaurant for that reason. So when I think of Black history, I think of that little story and about how the world has changed.
And I also think that everyone contributes to Black history. Personally, Black history means learning about people, both past and present, that have helped shape this culture and the innovations and inventions that they have made to make this world a better place.
Say it loud! I'm Black and I'm proud! Woohoo! Black history is about celebrating our contributions that we make to society and Black culture.
Without Black History Month, I wouldn't be able to have my best friend Sophia.
Black History Month is good.
It's quite a different world today than it was then, but we got to be mindful of history and what it took to gain equality.
It's about rewriting the script bit by bit to bring about a more just, equitable, fair, and hopeful world. That's what African Heritage Month means to me. Peace.
It also serves as a reminder of where we came from and where we're going in life. Thank you. Pete Silverthorne.
1,